أهلا بكم من جديد. خبير المكياج العالمي ماريو اللي اشتهر بتعاونه مع كثير من نجمات هوليوود، أسلوبه معروف بالفلولس ميك اب والكلين اند كلير، وخلى متابعينه في انستغرام يزيدوا عن 2.9 مليون فولورز. اتعرفت عليه وكمان سمعت نصائحه.
Everything you can imagine, every trick you can imagine. So I do a makeup from the very beginning to the very end, everything from contour to how we create our smoky eyes and signature eyeliner, eyelashes, everything you could imagine to do a face from beginning to end, a glamorous face. I don't follow trends so much. Because I prefer, I think when you work with celebrity and clients, you know, your job is to make them just as beautiful as possible. So because of that, I don't follow so much trends. I think that's more for when you work in fashion and runway, which I do as well. But I think the trends are going to start going towards a little bit more natural makeup, maybe. I think we're going to start seeing a little more natural makeup, a little more glossy lips or creamy lips, as opposed to so much matte lips. I'm hoping it will gear that way. You know, the contouring trend has been so big globally for the past couple of years now. I think it's great. I think it maybe in social media world or YouTube, it's overdone quite a bit, where it's a little intimidating to women at home. But contouring is something that's been around forever, since the way back in the golden age of Hollywood, and it's something I have always done since I began my career. I think just recently it was exposed to the masses, and you know, because of that is why we're seeing it so much, because people finally know the tricks of the trade now, which they didn't know years ago. I will always contour. You know, when you're a makeup artist and you work especially with celebrities, it's something you will always do. I think it's important though to know when not to do it, and to do it tastefully, not to be so heavy and so obvious with it. And as far as the products, I think it's great that there's many products available to women now all over the world. They can choose from different kinds of contour products, and you know, I think it's going to stick around for quite a bit. I don't think it's going anywhere. Every face is so different, so certain faces need contouring in certain areas, and certain areas not. For example, someone can use it on their cheekbones, but maybe their nose does not need it. Maybe their nose needs it contour, but they don't need to do so much on the face or the jawline. So I think it's important. I always tell my students in the master class, it's just as important to know when not to contour than it is to know how to contour. So just because you know how to do it doesn't mean you should do it. I think matte lips are so big right now, very matte liquid lipsticks. That personally is not my favorite. It's a little, you know, I like more of a moisturized lip, a little bit softer and creamier, but I think that's going to start coming back in. I think the glossy lip, which was popular years ago, is going to start making a comeback. To match the foundation, to match the foundation to the skin, and also the neck area, I think to try to make it as natural as possible, as you know, without overdoing it. I think natural brows, full brows, are very nice, unflattering on women. My greatest piece of advice is really to just focus on your face and your features, and you know, if a winter color looks great on you, then you can use it all year. But yeah, I think it's fun to change, because makeup is a fun thing. You can wash it off at the end of the day. It's nice to experiment, and I think generally, probably in the winter, you know, you can probably go a little more heavy with the makeup, and in the summer, it's hot. You know, you want to kind of relax it a little bit more, not put so much makeup on. smoky eyes, I think, are in. It will never go out of style. You know, it's very flattering on many women, and so I think it's something. It's easy to do it, and it looks beautiful on so many people. So it will always be in. I think different parts of the world have different styles. I think in the Middle East definitely is a heavier, more glamorous, but I really love it. I think it's beautiful.